Hello everyone and welcome back to Conscious Soul. I'm Jaleesa, and today I'd like to talk about 4 modern day idols that we might be unconscious of or unaware of. So join me. Many think that idols are religious things of the past, but today in the present, what is it that makes us enthusiastic? What is it that we hold as extremely and supremely important? Throughout history, there existed temples where idols were worshipped, some of which were called Apollo, Bacchus, Venus, Zeus, and others. These idols had been worshipped and enthroned in these temples. But over time, although these temples had fallen into ruins and they had been abandoned, the worship of the god itself has not ceased. We have changed the name of the god, the idol, but it is still exactly the same today. We have the worship of the god Apollo, the god of physical beauty. We have the worship of the goddess Minerva, the god of the arts, science, and war. We have the worship of the god Bacchus, the god of pleasure, wine, women, and music. We have the worship of the god Narcissus, the god who fell in love with himself, the exaltation of self. And we have the worship of the god Venus, the god of love and everything we see in television and everything that's going on in Hollywood today. These false forces invade our lives quietly by taking up space in the very temple of our own spirit and by destroying and polluting us in the process. And before we are aware of it, we have compromised to the standards of this world. This is a problem with our flesh, and we must be prepared to take action, to be drastic, and start to work on ourselves so that we can strategically target these false forces in our lives. And in the Bible it says, believers, dear ones, keep yourselves from idols. Guard yourselves from idols, which means false forces, teachings, morals, compromises, and anything that would take God's place in your heart. It says to flee. So let's take action and not allow these idols to take up space in our minds, in our hearts, and our actions. I believe that this is a time for a strong stance against the evils that others have indifferently accepted. And I have a question for you. Are you blinded by tolerance as to not see the wrongness that is around you? As always, thank you so much for watching. If this message has resonated with you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'll see you next time right here on Conscious Soul.